Okay, hi guys. So as you can tell in the title, this is going to be a making something video. Okay, so I got my recipe here. I got it offline. So let's start. So I had to get my baking assistant in training to help me out with this. So let's get started. So for this recipe, you're going to need 1 cup of peanut butter, creamy or crunchy should work, but it doesn't matter at all. Baking powder, milk, 1 egg, and if you want for the egg, you can substitute that for 1/4 cup of applesauce. 2 cups of flour, 1/3 cup of oats, now this can be any type of oats, but I'm going to use these. They're just old-fashioned rolled oats. So these are going to look like this. So they're not going to be like in little chunks. They're just going to be kind of small. Get out of here. You're not allowed to eat anything yet. Sorry, my dog was doing something. And then you're going to need 2 to 3 stripes of chopped bacon, cooked. So for this, I'm already going to use pre-cooked Canadian bacon because bacon's hard to get on hand. So, I know it's just ham, but it's fine. So, we're going to preheat the oven to 325 degrees. And we're gonna combine the peanut butter, milk, egg, and peanut butter, milk, and egg. Let me just get the peanut butter. So for the peanut butter, you need 1 cup. So let's get that into a bowl. So let me get my bowl out. Oh, I know Belly's loud noises you don't like. So let me center my camera. Okay, and then we're gonna get out 1 cup and a spatula. So we're gonna get into this right away with this can of peanut butter, 8 egg, bellies. She's on the counter because, oh no, shouldn't have put the peanut butter there. She's behind the camera. Let's see. So I knew we weren't gonna get a cup out of this one because this one it's on its last whim. So we're gonna go into this Jif. So let's get into this Jif or GIF argument. Not over the peanut butter, but over the little things you can send to people. Like, what do you guys think, honestly? I think, honestly, personally, it's pronounced Jif, but that's how I've always pronounced it. So it's not like that I think that, but that's just how I kind of pronounced it. So we got a cup of peanut butter, and it's going in the bowl. Can you see inside the bowl? No, not really. Stop trying to eat the peanut butter. So this is crunchy peanut butter because my dog likes crunchy peanut butter, but you can also use different kind. You can use creamy. You can actually use, if you really want to, like almond butter or something of that nature. So I'll wash my hands and we'll start. So, here we go. Let's see if we can get a little more peanut butter. So, there we go. Now we've got to take 3/4 cups of milk. So we're going to take this 4th cup. Is this a 4th cup? Yep, 4th cup. And we're going to add our milk. Now you can also use a big measuring tool, but I just like to use this cup. What are you doing? No, it's about 3/4. So, and then we're gonna also crack this egg and add, and then we're gonna combine. It's gonna be a super watery mess, but you'll have to give us a bit. So you can just combine with a rubber spatula or a wooden spoon or anything really. So, but you've got to combine the peanut butter in with the milk and the egg. And that's going to be the harder part because peanut butter doesn't exactly like it. But this should be easier to then get off your spatula. So I'll be right back. You can also get a mitt, whisk, and combine that way too. That might be the easier of the 2 ways. to get the huge chunks out, and then it's easier to combine the little chunks. So as you can see, I'm just mixing. So I got the huge chunks out, so I think I'm gonna go in with my rubber spatula. And just combine that. You want to get the huge chunks out. And most of the little chunks. And then I'm actually going to go back and cut this. And then you can go back in with your spatula and crush some of the big chunks. Don't lick the camera. Well, my phone either. She was licking the screen part and I didn't appreciate it. So, I got the huge chunks out. We can get them more down once we add the flour. So once we've gotten that, we're going to add the flour, and we need 2 cups of flour. So I'm just going to use a 1/2 cup, and I'm going to use 8 of them. So let's get the flour. So huge container of flour. And we're going to be very precise on the flour because it says to be very precise on it. So then we're also going to get a butter knife, and we're going to get into this flour, and then we're going to shift it around a little bit. We're going to scrape it off. So 1, 2, we need 8 of these. Wait, no, 4, 3, 4. And then we're also going to add the baking powder. So that's 1 tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon of baking powder. It's about this much. So if you're just also joining us, we're making doggy biscuits. So we're going to take that out. Add a little bit extra because we got a little bit less. So there we go. And then we're gonna mix this. So if you're just now joining us, we're making doggy biscuits. Doggy biscuits. Homemade doggy biscuits. So if you want the actual recipe, I'd rewind the video. So we're going to combine using a rubber spatula. Mix, mix, mix. Get in with our hands actually now, and this is how you combine sometimes flour with dough. So I'm trying to combine it with the flour because this is our dough now. Like, this is what we're using now. This is our dough. So I'm going to get in there with my hands because it's hard to combine sometimes flour with dough. So with clean hands, it's always important when baking. You always want clean hands. You're going to get in there and start combining your ingredients. This is a very nice dough. I do make cookies this time of year. It's actually very nice, and we're going to make holiday doggy treats from our little doggies out there. Because holiday doggy treats are always nice to make for your nice pooch. And they make for nice gifts from Santa. So, that's our doggy biscuit mixture right now. So now, we're going to add our 1/3 cup of oats. I'm going to take these oats and add 1/3 of a cup. All we're gonna need, not very much of it. And then I'm gonna take our turkey bacon, I'm gonna chop it up quick, and I'll be right back, because I'm only gonna need a little bit. So you can also rip them up into small pieces, kind of depending on what your doggy likes. Sorry guys, this might take a little bit. So we've got our bacon. And now we're going to combine using our hands, is what the recipe says. So get in there, knead with your hands, get all those mixtures, all these ingredients combined. And next we're going to roll out our dough. There's no specific way to do this. You want to have your flour out. And if you didn't know, you can eat these too. These are a great doggy biscuit recipe. But I guess if you have children who like peanut butter, these are not dog specific ingredients. And at the end, we're gonna trick my little brother into eating one. I know this video has gone on for 20 minutes, and this is about the time it's gonna take for you to make these. So I wanted to give you a realistic simulation of the process. So at this point, we have combined our oats and our bacon into this dough. I must say, it is a nice dough. Now we're gonna switch to the countertop to do our little thing. So, grab your camera, grab your special dog, and head over to the kitchen table where we make the rest of these doggy treats. Don't eat that. Don't destroy my camera, please. If you eat my ingredients, Bella, I'm gonna be mad. Bella, I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. So we're gonna take our doggy, put her off of the table for now, and let her watch what we're doing. So to start out, I've got to make sure my camera angle is right. Yep, that's about what we want. So I'm gonna put these cookie cutters off to the side, and we're gonna put a little bit of flour down. So you don't want too much, just a little bit, and you're gonna spread it around. This is to keep the batter or the dough from sticking. So now you also want to go in with your rolling pin, and you want to add some more, and then you're gonna want to dump this out and work with the dough with the flour on your hands. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice dough. It's nice consistency. And now you're gonna sprinkle a little on, and spread that, and you're gonna start by rolling it up into a ball. It's always the best way to start. So there we go. We're ready to start with the mixing. So we're gonna spread out our dough. As you can see, it's a very textured dough. If you want to follow this recipe, you can. I just got it off the internet. I can't remember the site, but it was a really great recipe. I've done this one before. So, yeah. If you're just joining us, I'm making doggy treats for my little friend, my doggy. And I'm just rolling out the dough. So if you're wondering what the heck is this, it's dog treat dough. And it's really yummy, and my doggy already likes it, and she's actually very, very picky. Like, she won't eat too many things. So this is our dough. So now we're gonna choose a cookie cutter. So choose one you like. Usually, a smaller one. Keep in mind, it should be kind of small, kind of this size-ish. We have a race car. You can choose from a ton of ornaments. I think I might do some gingerbread man. I'm not sure yet. So I think I'm going to choose between these little guys over here and put the rest of the cookie cutters back, and because they're not needed at the moment. And let's add in a Santa face and a stocking. So as you can tell, these are gonna be Christmas themed dog biscuits. So let's actually get our pan prepped. So for this, you just need a pan and parchment. You're okay, Billy's. She's scared because of the noises. Sorry. So we have these cookie baking sheets, and there's actually a really nice. You might need a couple. I'm not sure how much this recipe makes. I just know it makes a bit. So we're going to start off with our Christmas tree. So with cookie dough, it's like a puzzle. You kind of have to fit them in a certain way. You fit as many as you... Is this the right side? This is the right side. So I'm also going to send some to Miranda, my sister-in-law. So if you don't know who she is, she's an amazing channel, and I suggest you check it out. She does a lot more fashion and makeup stuff than I will ever do in my life. So check her out. So I'm going to put the rolling here. There. It's also like a puzzle to see where my stuff should go. So, a little piece of bacon. So the thing with this recipe, it's hard to cut off some of the chunks. So do be careful about that. And we have our first cookie, a little gingerbread man. This recipe doesn't puff up too much, but it puffs up enough. So now we gotta go back with this Christmas tree over. So that we could get the chunks. So let's do it one more time. So, yeah, that might be a difficulty for you. It's not too much of a difficulty for me. So, let's continue on with this recipe. And for the little scraps, keep them because you roll them up until they're gone. Like, yeah, if you don't know how to make cookies, then I suggest you follow a cookie making tutorial and not watch my channel because I am not the best at this. Yes, I make cookies. I'm more of a decorator. So this is a nice one. It's a little stocking for your little doggy to give for them on Christmas. So my dogs, personally, my dogs were dogs. I used to have another dog. He passed away, so he's no longer with us, but that was okay. He's in a better place. This will be our first Christmas though without him, and it's kind of gonna be sad to my family and my other dog too. So I want to make her feel special by making her treats. Homemade treats are actually a lot cheaper than buying them in the stores because you usually have these ingredients just lying around your house. So now let's do the snowman. Yeah, that's my trick I've been doing with this dough. It's a bit different because the chunks that I'm used to. Now, to keep in mind, these treats shouldn't be eaten all the time because they're a little bigger than your regular doggy treats. can. These are for your spoiled doggies. Not for you. No. Like, you make these for your dogs. I encourage you. They're actually really good, like, just by themselves. For humans, like, because you can eat these, like, if you really wanted to. And I eat one because my older brother made these, and I didn't know if dogs. I thought they were just like, he told me they were peanut butter oat cookies. So I ate one, and it was actually not. It was not a sweet cookie, but it was a savory cookie, and it was pretty good. Another Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are thine branches. So there we go, and then you can just fold the meat chunks back in. If you can't hear, my doggy's trying to escape. Oh, we can do ginger. Oh. So I don't know exactly how much these are gonna puff up, so I'm trying to space them out kind of as much as possible, because I don't know. And then last but not least, this is the last one for this sheet. We're going to use the stocking. So now we're going to put them in the oven, and these should bake for 18 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to say 25 because on the recipe they were a lot smaller, so I'm going to say 25 minutes for these guys to go in the oven. So I set a timer for 25 minutes, but in the meantime, let's get some cookies out. I think this is a great time to celebrate the holidays with your puppy. So if you got a new puppy for Christmas, congrats to you. I didn't. I want to get another dog since my other one passed away. Almost been a year. Last year was our last Christmas, and we got them presents, and because we knew it was going to be our last Christmas. It was not really too much of a surprise because we knew it was coming, but it was still sad. I mean, we've had that dog for a long time, and it's really hard on my family, and it was hard for everyone around me. So, Bellies, knock it off. You don't need to go outside. We both know that. No, I'm not being mean to my dog, but she does this all the time, trust me. Bella! These are for your spoiled dogs. So if you have spoiled little doggies at home, these are for them. Because most people just buy dog biscuits. We are not the majority of people. Most people don't make them. But then again, a lot of Americans have dogs. I want to be that few percent of people that have like a weird pet. I like this candy cane one because it fits in the smaller places. There's a little meat chunk. Well, that was a fail. So if you're just joining us now, welcome. We are making doggy biscuits for our little pooches around the holiday season, and you'll have to rewind to watch the recipe take place. I'm waiting for YouTube to like ban like everyone going live and only have the few people who have like more than 1,000 subscribers to go live. Just watch. It's gonna happen now that I said something. It happened on TikTok, and if you didn't know, I used to be on TikTok. It was called Musical.ly. But then they changed it to TikTok, and I just haven't gone on to an account. But I heard that they don't let you do a live stream unless you've gotten to 1,000 subscribers. Which is like totally weird, because like I would go live all the time, and that's how I get subscribers. Like, if you don't know, I go live on YouTube every Saturday and Sunday for the most part, unless I have certain circumstances that I don't, but usually I do. So if you think it sounds weird, that's because of the peanuts and the oats and the meat. I have to cut them in half using the cookie cutter. So, these are for the spoiled pooches. So if you didn't know about making homemade doggy treats, you should probably like do this now. Do it. I've got to show you some of the cookies I decorated. So usually like I'll decorate using piping bags. I didn't use those this year. I used only knives with frosting and sprinkles, and they turned out amazing. Like, mine were the best cookies ever. And now, because my mom, if you don't know, bakes cupcakes. And she's planning on opening a bakery, and she's been getting into cookies lately. So she was thinking, because she's not much of a decorator, like, she, like, wouldn't define herself as a decorator, per se. She does do some things, but she's not, like, fancy cookies and, like, fancy wedding cakes and all that stuff. She's more of a, this is delicious. But it looks tasty. It's not that it doesn't, but it's not, like, fancy things. But my mom was like, I'll make sugar cookies and you can decorate them. So I'm excited because I'm good at decorating. Like, that's my thing. Like, so yeah, just kind of waiting for the oven to go off, or the timer to go off, saying that cookies are done. And then we're gonna have my dog try one, because if you don't know, I have a little pooch. I mean, why else would I be making these? Nope, I have a cat and I'm making... How weird would that be? Someone has a cat and they're making dog biscuits. I really want to try this cookie dough, but don't ever eat raw cookie dough. Unless, because you can substitute the egg for applesauce. Unless you do that, don't eat this. It's not half bad, actually. Like, trust me, like, my brother tricked me into eating one, so, I mean, it's not half bad. Once they're cooked. I don't think anybody wants to get salmonella, any of that crap today. So it's actually pretty easy to work with cookie dough, except for the chunks. That's harder. So if you're now just joining me, which no one is, but if you're now just joining, I'm making cookies for my doggy, and they're doggy biscuits. and they're gonna be delicious. So you'll have to rewind the video to get the recipe and what steps I'm following to make these. Now, if you're watching this in regular time after the live stream, just ignore those parts because this is during the live stream, and I want to make sure people know that. I just did a snowman. Let's do a snowman. We've only done one. So let's do 2 of these. I like the snowman. They're one of my favorites. So I'm actually going to take this all in and then re-roll it to a thicker consistency. I know it's kind of silent. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I would put music on in the background. No, Bella. I'm not going to eat Mr. Snowman today. So if you don't know that flinching dog you might see in the background or you can hear, that's my dog. Or that's her claws against the kitchen floor. She's scared of loud noises and I feel sorry that I'm doing this, but it's for you. So, do you guys like the 25 Days of Christmas, that other channel, that thing people do? Like, I like Christmas, but I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm against other holidays. Because I'm not, and I don't want it to seem that way, because I celebrate Christmas, like, in a Christian way, like, because I'm Christian. Like, I go to church on Christmas Eve, like, I celebrate the birth of Jesus, like, I'm that traditional Christian. But I try not to rub it in other people's faces, like, because I don't want other people feeling bad because I'm doing something they're not. So, I mean, how do you, like, what do you celebrate? Like, do you celebrate Christmas too? Do you celebrate, like, a different religion? Like, what do you do during this time? So I think my last few cookies are actually going to be a Santa head. Can I fit it? No, I can't. Of course I can't. Let's do candy cane. So, and then this last one's just going to be a little ball. So we have all our cookies. Let's go. So if you want to see, here's all the cookies. This makes 2, 4, 12, 16, 20. This makes roughly 3 dozen. So let's check the oven to see how our cookies are doing. They are not done, but almost. So do keep an eye on your cookies. Bellies! You excited for the Christmas cookies? You excited? Okay, so I did say I was gonna show you guys. So no one should have eaten these, but if they did, I'm gonna be mad. So no one should have been eating the Christmas cookies I did. They did, of course. Who ate the? Someone ate the tree. There's only one of mine left. Well, this was mine, and this wasn't even my best one. I did get the tweezers out. I made a little face, little cheeks. I had a little tree, and I had mistletoe, and I had this other stuff, and they ate them. Ate my cookies. That's my brother's, by the way, which is kind of gross. These are human Christmas cookies. So now, I'm sorry. So, I'm just going to show you guys the first batch, and then I can do an update on what happened. Okay. Let's check on those cookies. So, as I said, they kind of don't puff up. They puff up. They don't puff out. So, I'm not sure. Are these done? So, I put them over. Let's see how they do. Don't do that at home. Please. Don't ever touch a hot pan without protection. Don't know how to stress that more, but that is crucially important. Don't ever do that without help from an adult. So get an adult to help you with this. Don't ever do that by yourself. So we have about 3 minutes left for those cookies to be done. I put some purple sprinkles, which is okay for dogs, on some of the cookies to make them more interesting. So, here we go. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't want to get this copyrighted. I didn't even show the TV. It wasn't even that loud to where the point you guys should have been able to hear. This is my favorite one. This is my second favorite. Look who's that! That's me! Well, this is my family as Moose. Here's my second grade one. Here's Don't want to show my last name. I don't even know where we got that one. This one. So, I mean, let me see if I can find him. So we have this one. This is a nice one. It's called Angel Baby. This is my older brother. Where's mine? Oh, so this is a noodle angel. Have you ever made these? So you take pasta and you make them angels, and mine looks like they have an afro. My brother's was better. He knew how to control his hair. Here's my little brother's. So if you haven't really noticed the angels and stuff that I've been showing you, that's how you can kind of tell we're a religious Christmas. And that's okay. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite one. It's a little bell. So, yeah, the camera quality on this phone is a lot better. Here's a little Cinderella shoe. That's the sun, so you know. No, we decorate the tree every year. This is just the tree we've had for a long time. There are lights on it, but currently they are off. So our tree is always decorated from head to toe with ornaments, and we always seem to almost run out of room. This is a nice one. Right now we are just waiting. Oh, that was my timer that just went off. So let's go check on those cookies. So again, please guys, don't touch this stuff unless you have protection from the heat. I know how to bake cookies. So these are good. We're gonna stick these outside and we're gonna wait. So you guys, I'm going to put them on the parchment paper outside. Again, always have protection. As you can see, I'm wearing an oven mitt when dealing with hot objects. Now let's go on to put the other cookies on, and we're going to wait a little bit to have a taste test. But this was how to make the cookies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was long. I'm super sorry. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.